Guys, welcome back to episode, I don't even know, I don't even want to try and guess, but post-show. So I competed on Saturday, it is now Tuesday. 3 days, I think it's 3 days. 3 days later, I'm sitting at 106, 107 kilo. So I've put on a good 5 kilo within like 2 to 3 days. I've been eating like crazy first 2 days, and then I just got my new plan yesterday. I actually got back on track yesterday, and then I got my new plan yesterday, so I'm starting it today. Applesauce. But overall, I'm going to talk about, you know, how the show went, how I feel about it, and yeah, just pretty much the whole experience, what I took from it. And the main thing that everyone wants to know is, what is the plan moving forward? So we're going to get into all that, but first I need to run through my intro workout. So this isn't good. First day on plan, and I don't have EAAs. I do have them, they're in the apartment. I don't have any in the gym because I need to obviously stock up. So instead of 10 grams of EAAs, I'm going to go with 10 grams of L-glutamine. I mean, it's protein, it's the same family, it'll do the job. And it won't be in my head when I'm training that I'm going to get skinny. So entry workout is 15 grams of aminos. I'm going to pretend that's aminos. And 30 grams of cyclic dextrin. This morning I had 150 grams of oats, which, I'll be honest, with a banana, very hard for me to digest. So I've just messaged my coach to see if I can switch it out for cream of rice and either pineapple or melon, because I digest them things so much better. It's very important to understand what foods you digest really well, because you can capitalize on that. Eat more food, and it's also going to help with your performance when you're training. Accuracy. Yeah, sort of. I feel a little bit out of whack at the minute because this pre-workout I've been taking from 2019. Probably around January, February, March, around April, May time 2019, Prepare came out. Upside down pineapple cake. I was one of the first person to buy it. And I've been loyal right through to now, but it's currently in production of an upgrade, so they actually don't have any in stock at the minute. So I'm having to use a different pre-workout. I'm not going to show you the label because I'm not endorsing it, because I don't really love it, and I like to keep it real. Fuck it up. That's disgusting. Only one scoop of to stay safe. Juice. Okay, for anyone that didn't tune into my Instagram and don't know the result of the competition, pretty much I didn't place and I cried my lumps out. No, I'm joking. So I didn't place. There was a lineup of, there were 10 guys in my category, and then there were 2 other guys from the category below that got brought up because they won their category. So I'm going to say there was like between 12, 13 guys. Within them 12 to 13 guys, obviously you'll get a placing of 1 to 5, and I didn't get placed 1 to 5. It doesn't actually say where you get placed after 5th place, so I'm not going to say I was 6th or 7th, I don't know, but pretty much I wasn't in the top 5. A lot of people seemed, you know, they got the vibe that I was annoyed, I was, you know, pretty much it affected me in a negative way. And to be honest, I don't care, and I didn't care at the time. And I was speaking, my sister and my friend went with me, Tony and Smith. I was speaking with them, and my exact words were, I wasn't nervous, and I didn't really take it too serious. And the reason why was because, and what I mean by that is, usually when people, before they go on stage, they're really nervous because you're walking out in front of a lot of people that you don't know, especially when you're wearing a pair of trunks that are like glittery. Well, glitter is optional. I chose glitter. But I wasn't really nervous, and it wasn't the fact that I didn't care or anything like that. It was simply because my attitude is I work hard. Why would I, put myself in a position where I'm not going to actually enjoy it? So for me, I had an amazing experience. The whole process of speaking to other guys who are on the same level as me, well, actually ahead of me, and speaking with them guys and just going through the actual process of before you get on stage, chilling out, elevating your feet, knowing when to pump up, knowing what works really well for you to pump up, what nutrients you need to take in order for you to obviously be peaked before you go on stage. Just little intricacies like that I really enjoyed. But the overall experience, I did really enjoy it. It didn't make me feel bad. It didn't make me feel worse as a person. I didn't feel inadequate in any way. A lot of people are thinking that. A lot of people are saying, "Help me, hold the head up, keep going." And I'm like, guys, it's not like that. I personally, I'm not walking away thinking I'm a loser. I'm not walking away saying I'm a winner either, but I'm just totally fine with it because I understand that it's a process. And the main thing is that for me to step on stage again, I have to be undeniable. And what I mean by that is, like, the judges are going to have to look at me, and it's just non-negotiable for me to actually place, and it's that simple. The package that I brought over to the show, it wasn't undeniable. It just wasn't up to par, and that's simply it. And that's one thing that I've obviously communicated with my coach, and we're going to obviously change that moving forward. From I left on the Thursday, I don't know why, guys, but I was a little bit stressed. I was stressed, I'll tell you why, because with my coach's protocol, it is very, very detailed. You have the food, right? But the food alone, you're talking things like egg whites, macadamia nuts, things that are, pretty hard to get, even at home, never mind being away. So the food was a little bit of a challenge. After that, I didn't know what supplements to bring because it was based on how I was looking. So my coach said to me, "Have you got this supplement? Have you got that supplement?" I was like, I didn't bring it because I didn't know. So we needed to put in a diuretic. I didn't have the diuretic with me, and I needed that diuretic because I was holding water. I was holding water because I was stressed. I was walking to the shop when I shouldn't have been walking. Didn't have any other option. Could have got a taxi, but it was a 6-minute walk. So I said to myself, listen, it's 6 minutes, it's fine. Walking down to the shop, I was fine. Coming back, I was just completely gone, as in I was dragging myself back to the shop. Not good because my body's then in a stressed state. Then after that, I couldn't really sleep. So I think the whole weekend I got 3 hours one night and 2.5 hours the other night. I didn't sleep at all. By the way, I'm not making excuses here as to why I didn't peak properly. I'm just telling you how my body responded. So didn't sleep, was highly stressed. I'd done a sunbed before I went. I only done 6 minutes. I thought it would have been fine. I got absolutely roasted. So that was also making my body hold water. My coach wasn't happy about it. He thought it was a very silly move, and I agree with him. It was a silly move. In my head, I was like, I just want to clear my skin up a little bit, before I get sprayed. That didn't happen. I was completely red. It killed my definition massively. On the day, it wasn't too bad. It did sort of go away, and obviously when you do get spray tan, it does, you'll not be able to see the redness, but the actual detail of the skin, I think that's what was lacking. So overall, I felt highly stressed. I was lacking the condition that I needed, and I'll be honest as well, I just wasn't lean enough. I need to diet harder next time. I wasn't lean enough. I thought I was, and then I went up against the other boys, and I was like, right, okay, these guys were like grainy lean. Not all of them. Number one, the guy who came first, he was insane. He was just ridiculous, like insane. So yeah, that was to do with the whole water retention. Then when I went down to, when was this, on Friday, I was going to get tanned on Friday at 3:20, sorry. So I went down to the leisure centre at 3:20 and was waiting in line, and I get into the theatre hall where I thought I was being tanned, and I seen guys taking their clothes off, and I was like, what's going on? surely there should be little compartments, but they were actually weighing in and getting their measurements for height. So this was the actual registration, and on the registration you have to, you know, make sure that you're within the weight category that you selected. And I didn't make weight, so first time walked up, I jumped on the scales, I was 200 and what was I, 233 pounds or something like that, and I had to be 225 pounds, so I was 8 to 9 pound over. Then he said, listen, take your clothes off. So I took my clothes off. It's pretty normal, but it's a little bit weird because everyone's standing in a theatre and you're just stripping down. But took my clothes off and I get down to 229 pounds. So I had £4 to lose. This was at 5:30. Registration closed at 6:30. I messaged my coach immediately saying I didn't make weight. When I did get on the scale and I was 229, the guy said to me, do you want to go in the super heavyweight, which is the category above? That's basically where the big boys hang out. And I just said, dude, I'm not being funny, but it's just stupid me going in the super heavyweight. It's like putting a little Impala in with elephants, you know, it's not fair. So I was like, no, don't worry about it, I'll try and get this £4 off. Didn't know how I was going to do it, but I just said it. So went out of the theatre, messaged my coach straight away. He was on the phone. He was like, Helmy, what the hell, what happened? When I was walking into the theatre, because I thought that I was getting tanned, I'm sitting drinking water, you know, everything's grand. But the reality was my body was highly stressed, and I just didn't know I was getting wet, otherwise I wouldn't drink water. But he rang and he said, Helmy, is there a sauna where you are? We need to act on this quick. I said, yeah, there's a sauna. Didn't have shorts, so rang Tony. He was in the apartment. Tony came to the rescue, got me a pair of shorts, and it was just 100 miles per hour from there. So I ran into the wherever the sauna is. It's like a sort of like a leisure complex, you know, swimming pool, kids running everywhere. I'm stripping off. Tony said, leave everything, I've got it, leave it. Straight into the sauna. I went in a pair of shorts, had my Apple Watch on me, and Tony messaged me saying, do you need clothes? And I'm like, yes, bring my clothes. Sounds weird, but when I get in a sauna, it'll take me between 40 seconds to 1 minute to start sweating. But because I was so stressed, and it isn't like me, I'm a pretty chill dude, I was really stressed because obviously this goal means a lot to me, and I was in a position where it was like, well, if you don't lose this, you can't compete. I was highly stressed. Tony then brought my clothes into the sauna, so I'm sitting in my clothes in the sauna, and I felt like death, to be totally honest. But at the same time, I sort of knew that I was going to get £4 off, because yeah, I sweat a lot pretty much, and I knew my body was holding a lot of water. So I knew I was going to get £4 off, but at the same time I was like, am I going to get £4 off because I'm highly stressed and I'm not sweating as much? So that was a bit mental. By the time Tony got down, I had 40 minutes. So basically £1 in 10 minutes I had to lose, £4 in total. I get out of the sauna at 6:26. Registration closed at 6:30. Ran through the leisure centre. I was completely red. I looked like a maniac. I looked like I was on drugs. Ran in and he was like, right, you're the last person. Hopefully you've made weight. And when I get on, I mean, I literally just made weight. Like literally just made weight. I was actually 0.1 over, but if I had have taken my boxers off, then I would have just been bang on. So the guy obviously, you know, let me keep a little bit of my dignity and just say, leave your boxers on, you've made weight. So when that happened, I was running late for my spray tan. Walked into the spray tan room. It was the females. Shouldn't have done it. Didn't know. Wasn't good. And then obviously, but I didn't see anyone. I just walked in and seen like female heads, and it was like, right, straight back out. So the girl popped her head around and said, listen, you'll be the last one that we can take. I was like, happy days. So got a spray tan. That's a little bit of an experience. They just gave me like a sock. I was actually taking my clothes out of the tumble dryer and I still have the sock. They give me like a little Hulk sock. I'm like, what do you want me to do with this? And they're like, put it on. I'm like, what? So you're literally standing there in a sock, getting sprayed, leg out, yeah, crazy. So got a spray tan, went home that night, and that's when I got 2 hours 30 sleep. And then that was it. It's just bad, I don't even know what I'm doing. New plan. So, 5 shoulders, 4 triceps, right? Now wait for it. 2 working sets, 8 to 10, then 12 to 14. 8 to 10, 12 to 14. Do you remember that? That's how you get big.
You're never gonna make it, you're not good enough. There's a million other people with the same stuff. You really think you're different? Man, you must be kidding. Think you're gonna hit it, but you just don't get it. It's impossible, it's not probable, you're irresponsible. Too many obstacles, you gotta stop it, yo. You gotta take it slow, you can't be a pro. Don't waste your time no more. Who the fuck are you to tell me what to do? I don't give a damn if you say you disapprove. I'm gonna make my move, I'm gonna make it soon. And I'll do it cause it's what I wanna fucking do. Cause all these opinions and all these positions, they come in millions, they blocking your vision. But no, you can't listen, that shit is all fiction. Cause you hold the power as long as you're driven.
When it comes to bodybuilding, like, I'll be honest, getting stage ready, it's, you know, don't want to say it's not for me, but the big part of what I do is just the structure and the training. Like, I absolutely love just training in a bodybuilding style, and I love the structure. I think with getting on stage, it's sort of like, it's just an additional, it's completely different with the whole posing protocol and everything like that. But overall, for me, I hold more currency with my training and my structure / routine with regards to food, because it's all orientated around my work. And that's one thing that I realised. I think that's why I didn't put too much pressure on myself when I was getting up on stage. I wasn't nervous at all, I was fine, because I'm not going to place my value and my self-worth on what I look like on a stage. The process is just, it's so much more meaningful to me than on the day. So that's why I'm absolutely fine with the result. It hasn't affected me whatsoever. I'm just happy to be back, being able to do what I love. So, I obviously communicated with my coach. The result, he said, show me photos. He thinks that there was just a film of water from stress in the sunbed. But I'm not saying he's wrong. Hopefully he's not watching this. But I just know that I just have to take more body fat off my body. And I'll be honest, guys, a big thing for me is helping people. You know, my business is a big priority to me. And there's only so much energy that you can devote to your clients whenever you're cutting. No matter who you are and how many times you do it, it is always going to take its toll. So that's one thing that really played on my mind. But the main thing is that I communicated with my coach how I felt personally, and I'll be honest, as I said, I'm not going to step on stage again until I'm undeniable. I just want to rock up on stage and people being like, right, you know, he's got it. At the minute, my legs are killing me. My chicken legs aren't pro level. It is that simple, they aren't pro level. So I said to my coach, I'll be honest with you, when I'm posing in certain ways to hide the lack of mass on my legs. So I want to address the real issue. And even looking at photos, back shots like hamstrings, glutes, they're just not great, not thick enough. So at the minute, the whole plan is, I'm basically in off season, you could say. My goal now is to put more muscle on my body, specifically with my legs. And my coach was actually really decent about this when we spoke about it yesterday. He said, Helmy, whatever you believe is the right move for you, then that's exactly what we're going to have to go with, because there's no point of you stepping on stage if you don't feel comfortable within your own body, because we're bodybuilding. And the main thing is that you have to feel comfortable with the package that you're bringing to stage. And if you don't feel comfortable, let's address it. So at the minute, our goal is to get big. Because I said, you know, mentally, I'll go in, I'll do another show, I'll get lean again, no problem. I'm saying I'll get lean again, not too bad. But it's always going to be in my head. Legs aren't big enough, need more mass. Just overall need more mass. So I think it's only wise to go into this bulking phase now, because we're in a prime position. I'm pretty lean. I'm going to be more receptive to build muscle. So by the end of the year, I'll be hoping to be over 110 kilo of, you know, like a decent 110 kilo of lean muscle mass. So that's a goal moving forward, guys. I'm bulking got to bring my legs up, and overall I just need to be a bigger dude in order for me to step on that stage again.
Maybe you can fake it, but you're never gonna make it. Aren't you just gonna take that? Make them take it all back. Don't tell me you believe that. Aren't you just gonna take that? Or will you fucking fight back? Fucking fight back. You ain't never ever gonna break it. You can never beat them and they're better than you, face it. Thinking that they give a damn, you're not, think a stray kid. No, they don't give a damn, you got what I'm saying? I'm not fucking playing, I'll give it to you straight, man. There's too many others and you're not that great, man. Stop what you're saying, stop what you're making. Everybody here knows that you just faking. Nah, I don't wanna hear it anymore, I don't wanna hear it anymore. All these fucking thoughts, they are not what I need anymore. I'm about to shut the motherfucking door on all you poor ass haters with your heads in the clouds, talking out loud so proud. You better shut your goddamn mouth before I do more, speak out. It's about to head south. Never gonna make it. There's no way that you make it. And maybe you can fake it, but you're never gonna make it. Aren't you just gonna take that? Make them take it all back. Don't tell me you believe that. Aren't you just gonna take that? Or will you fucking fight back?
I'm sitting there going, what the fuck?
When you're doing a side lateral raise, really think about this if you want to change the game. Instead of thinking about bringing your arm to the roof, think about bringing your wrist away from you in distance. So whenever you're doing this here, it's about not taking the path of least resistance. Think about long distance. If you didn't get that, long distance.
Will you fucking fight back? Fucking fight back.
So guys, the goal moving forward is, as I said, I just need to get bigger. So main thing is clothes pegs, they gotta come up. I have to bring my legs up, and that's the way the channel is going to be moving forward. I'll be honest as well, I created the channel, obviously, the road to pro, and when I'm creating the videos, even if I wasn't on the road to pro, I would still, you know, keep YouTube to inspire you guys, show you my training, give you tips, and overall just provide useful, informative videos. But yeah, moving forward, it's going to be the road to building bigger legs before I actually hit the stage again. So things are going to, you know, resume as normal, but the main thing is that when I'm doing this, this is my lifestyle. Even if I wasn't jumping up on stage, I would still be doing this routine. So that's the goal moving forward, continuing the journey, getting bigger, building muscle, just part of the process. Guys, obviously, as I said, I need to be undeniable walking on stage. So the road to pro, like actually competing, I don't know when it's going to be. So things are just going to resume as normal. As I said, going to continue with my routine, continue to build muscle. So there is going to be a shift in terms of the videos and the content that I'm going to be pushing out. You know, there's not going to be competing in 3 months. It's not going to be like that. It's literally just going to be add more muscle as time goes on. So if you guys have any questions in the comments, anything that you want to see, anything you want me to produce that you believe is going to be beneficial to you, then please just let me know inside the comments. I get back to every single person on YouTube, so let me know inside the comments, and if I believe it's going to be beneficial for you guys, then 100%. If the demand is there, I'm going to deliver all day long. Also, if you have any questions with regards to my prep, the peak week, the actual competition itself, anything at all, just let me know in the comments as well. Guys, if you've got to this stage of the video, you obviously must have liked it, which is good. So please, if you haven't already, hit the notification bell for when I do bring out a video, you're the first person to get notified. Like the video if you want, don't really care about likes, give it a like if you want, it's good for the algorithm. And please, one thing I always ask is screenshot it, share it to your Instagram story, and tag me to help get the word out, please. Thank you very much guys, and I will see you in the next video.